Good day, welcome to Mixhouse Design. In a continuation of Mixhouse development that we are working on, in this tutorial we are going to work on external decoration of this project. So in the beginning we have started with the plan. So we were able to create the ground floor, the first floor, working with the staircases and put all these templates in some of these things. So we are still going to tidy up the whole things by watching up. So what we just need now is that we want to work on the external decoration and brilliant performance of all this that you are seeing. So how do we do that? So we are starting. The first thing that we have the halfway arc here that we want to complete, and we're going to do them right away. So we select, go to level 3. So at the level 3 now, click on this. So from there, before you do that, make sure that the base level of this is higher so that you're not going to have the same base level. Then you reduce this one to 700. So let's start that. So you click like that and set it up here. Good. So that one is settled. When you look at it from the elevation now, you are going to see what I'm talking about. So this place is covered up and is modular. So later you work on this one again. So we want to do the same thing for this particular one in level 2. So go here and go and do the same thing. Say select, make sure you click on this and select the same, create similar. So at the creation of similar, you work it out by selecting it here, put it down, then you click save. So that is it. So you have that in place. You can go back to 3D and still see what I'm talking about. So that place was open before, now it's closed. So what else do we need to do? You can now align this one so that the whole thing will fit visual together and set the standard. So you go to, let's say, roof level, or yeah, okay, you can adjust it by bringing it down a little. So here you click, just say, let's say, hide the element temporarily. So this is what we have done. So I want to align it to the wall so that you have the same level. So well, this one you not have the same level with anything, so you can stay wherever it is to stay on. So what we do here, you unhide the hidden by click this one, then say unhide the element. So you come back to normal, then you close this up completely. So that is what we've done here. So the next thing you need to do is how to work with the elevation, especially the wall. So this wall now I want them to have pattern, not by creating or something. I just want to change the materialistic aspect and graphics purpose. So I'm going to do that by selecting this and select this one, select this one as well. These two are going to be selected, including this. All the fronts are going to have this different organized material. So I'm selecting this and say okay. Here say duplicate the wall parts. I'm calling this one exterior now. So say okay, I'm editing this one, the structure. Click on the structure to edit. So I think my setting material on, so you can just like clicking whatsoever you want to click there. Structural material, the same thing. So you choose material here and change it. So what you do here is that you click this and say duplicate. From duplicating, go to this and say okay, its appearance is set. So now you change it from here. I'm going to go to siding. If you have that in your every appearance, so go to siding, then I'm changing it from this particular point. So I'm using horizontal 6BG to do that what I want to do. So I'm selecting that. I think this one is okay for me. So in the graphics, what I need to do is to change it foreground pattern. So select. So what you do is say model, there you select the horizontal of 100 and say okay. Click that. So you don't need much ASU or you just need to select those purpose and find them accurately where it's supposed to be. Can you see? So this one changed. So from there now you can decide to pick all the words that you want them to have the same things and change them according to the pattern that you have selected here. So just select and say, click on this and say exterior. They're all going to change in that way. So that is that for that aspect. So now I want to select by changing. I still add more flex to this elevation. Go to start elevation. So from here now I'm saying edit in place. Edit in place. Now I'm selecting this by coming here, say copy, and I'm pasting this one here. So I'm selecting this one, pasting it, edit this. So edit this sketch. So go to your level 2 and see what you have there. So this is the only place we want to stipulate all our design patterns. So every other side is going to be cancel and delete. So delete this, delete this, delete this one, delete as well. Continue to delete them one after the other till they snap to the original content. So this is it. So from here now you drag this one and drag it down, because if you do not follow this pattern like this, you will not see everything is going to work in unjust way, and which is going to give your design some of the condition that is not going to be brilliant for you. So here now we copy this. So copy this one, we copy it here. So at this junction we're going to go to east. So from the east we select that and move this a little bit forward. Where is it? This is it. So we move it outside. Can you see? So here what we just need to do is to move and snap it to from this point, snap it to, then press escape, click finish, then go to level 1, elevation, and see what we've done there. So I think we have it now, but it's too long, so we need to edit by still editing it. Edit sweep, then you skip this, delete this. So here now you drag this, use this extension pattern, and make sure that they all extend to the points. So click finish and finish again. So at this junction you are seeing that okay, the whole brilliancy ideas are coming out one after the other. So while I've done this one, I need to change the whole essential aspect of this. So what am I going to do? I'm going to create a temporary building, but before then I want to change this door. I don't like that door intensively, so I'm going to pick another door that is going to work for my own use. So what am I going to do is that I'm going to go to door, architecture, click on door. So I will load from what I have. So here I will go to my desktop. So I'm having something like metric M to be selected in this area. So M, I think I have it in the library. So in the library I'm having something like a casement pattern and every other thing. So here I will go for the door, which is this. So we have a lot of doors in place, like panel folding and every other things like that. So let me go to external and select the parts, single one that I know that okay fits what I wanted to do. So I'm going to extend this one. So it's updated from 2029 to tell you how far that library has been with me to this present moment. So I'm selecting it here and pasting it in this position. So as I paste it there, now what I need to do is to change this. Click on this. Everywhere I have any kind of door like this, I'm going to just click on it and change it to this new big one I just brought. So this one I'm going to bring here is the answer. So extension single is what I'm going to change it to. So I delete the existing one. So this one is done for me. So go to level 1 and go and see the flipping side, change it. So from here now you click this and change the material activities completely. So exterior, the graphics and every other thing. So we are starting from this, handling the panels and exterior glazing and things like that. So click on the panel first. So I'm selecting the panel. I don't want this same, and I'm going to change that. So appearance, so I'm going to click on this and change it completely to the panel I am using. Instead of you, I'm using something like a metal. So metallic paint is what I'm going to use. So I'm using flake. This flake satin is what I want to use. So I'm selecting that and I say let it update. The moment it update finish, then you click OK and everything is set in place. So apply and say OK. So let it be OK, select. Good. So that one is done. Then the next thing is material framing, glazing, leave that one. So I'm going to do this handling mullion framing. So you select that again and then you go back to this particular one if this is what it has in place. So mullion glazing, you are going to go here and use a panel door that you have selected in that pattern. So you use that to build your point up. So select that and then go to OK. So you look at this from 3D and see the effectiveness of the work you have been doing. So that is what we are able to create. So now what I need to do is to change the word here. Go to here and say select, come to this space. So what I want to do is that you select this and you say duplicate, edit the type, duplicate and call this one 10 mm, 10 millimeter thickness. That's what it means. It's not, you need to change the structure as well from here and change it to 10 millimeter. So you change the material category. So I'm going to use this aluminum level, aluminum 12. So duplicate this. So after you duplicate it, you go to this and change it from the appearance as you have done. So go to siding, and instead of me using the vertical or something like that, I'm going to use clapboard for this and going to give me some crazy value to what I want to do. So I just want to change the pattern to which I'm doing since here. So let it update. Go to where I say it should go to now. Clapboard is okay, close down. Good. So it's updated and go there and say okay. So you select this and draw the first line, this one, and bring it here. So as you have done with this, it's not over yet. So what you need to align this one to the last line, align this to the last line. Just a little bit of work and everything is set. Align this to the last line. No, Control set to undo. Allow this to the last line. So what we have here is that, so you select this and drag it to the end. So you do the same thing here too, drag it to the end. I think it's okay. So you go to 3D where you're going to finish the whole journey. So select this one now, select them all, and then you pick from here and select all. So what do? You select this space based on the level. So you select this and say foundation is the beginning. So your next aspect is going to be 5,000, let's say 5,700. Good. So it move up. If that is not okay for you, you can increase it to 6,000. Let's see how far. So 6,300 will be 6,250. I think it's okay. So you can select this one and change this entirely. Go to south elevation. On the south elevation, you can provide and you change it entirely. So select the profile. Because of the mullion you put from outside, let's say you select the offset here. Let's say the mullion is 30 mm, so you select from that. So that's going to take that out of it, take care of that. So if I think that is too much, let me use 2015. So you take care of that externally. So you click OK. The same thing with the wall as well, and do them together instead of doing them separate. And you see OK. So that is the condition in which this one comes from. So we're done with this now, and this aspect is completed. So you select this one and change it to wall 3 exterior. Good. So every other part you need to work on, you can work on this like this. So this is done on this level. So we have been on this part, so you can check how it look on 3D. It's for your choice and something like that. So it'll be more brilliant and successfully been created. So now let's work on the flower activities. Just put the flower first around this and see how beautiful the whole thing will come up with. So I'm selecting this, but I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to duplicate now and start using the one, not juniper, but I want to go back to my shrub. So pick to use, flowers and everything. So yes, this is what I want. Then I'm going to do, people, motorists, Chinese church, grasses. Okay, so I'm going to use Olaine that I used to use normally. So I select that and I'm going to be pasting it here. Just need to all around. So paste like that. Focus on the external aspects on this project. So I think we have assigned something good to this alone. So we can now bring something like, okay, another component. So search for what is needed, like this. Now this lighting outside is needed, so you can paste it somewhere here. Let me give it here, not foundation this time around. Go to level 2, put it there. So go to level 2 and put it in. Go to level 2 and then put it wherever it is needed. So like this, you can just select and just see we put here. So I think we are done with that. So go to your 3D and see what we've done briefly and see how far it have gone. So this is it. So this one now you can click here now and change the host height. So let's say this one is going to be 3000 and above. So click OK. So can you see it has moved, but inside the group, which is too high. So 2600 I think will be okay for that. So good. So the same thing here as well. You can leave this one because it's in the right position. So what else do we need to do that we need to work on? So we have done with majority of this. I did this one and delete this. So click and delete. So finish, cancel and click OK. So under this one now we have done something great. So foundation, then what we need to quickly do is to create the walls slab for this and call it site. Duplicate, I'll call it site now. Say okay, then exterior ties parts, and then the whole thing is going to come with this, and say where is it? So let's just use site hardcore. I'm going to change the appearance here now. Leave the graphics just on say the graphics and change it here. Go to appearance library and go to site work. So from here you change the pattern to this concrete walkway. So I'm selecting that, and I'm selecting this, say okay. Put okay here as well, and we are all through with what we are doing. So we draw this rectangular side, complete the one, and say finish. Then we go to 3D and see our journey of design. So select that. This is the pattern that this one come from for us. So this is where we stop on this journey. So in the next class, we are going to do a lot of more brilliant job as we have been known for. So thanks for watching, and God bless you.